Boom, we are live.
You're
Whew, bro, it has been a busy week, man. What you been up to?
shoot, same old man. Trying to get this content together, trying to edit these videos, trying to get trying to get this content out and get my kid to football practice and all that stuff, man.
Bro, I've been on the road so much here lately. Bro, I have not done a Dreaded Archer podcast in a month. It's almost been a month. I
Dang,
think my,
dog.
my, my last show was February 3rd, and it's just like hadn't been able to what you call it, hadn't been able to actually get down and do nothing. And then like all my stuff is all like all
You ain't gotta
scattered,
you
all
ain't gotta
scattered
unpack
everywhere.
yet.
Yes, it's all
Yeah.
scattered everywhere. So I'm still trying to get stuff together, man. We got high altitude air. What up, boys?
What's going on?
But man, this what's it been 2 weeks since shot?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. It don't seem like that long, but it's been that long.
No, and we haven't done a show since shot, have we?
We have not. We did one at shot and we ain't did one since. So everybody's probably like,
Where'd they
what's
go?
going on?
Bruh, hey, it's been a busy time. But before we get deep into the weeds of the show, we got to talk about shot, man, because I'm not gonna lie, I was super impressed, man. It was it exceeded my expectations for sure.
Yeah, like I said, I've been to one tack before, um, and the shots to me were way more technical than that tack that I went to, and the terrain going through it, man. We got on that mountain the second day. We got on that, about that third one. I kind of looked at Jay. I said, I might be going back down this mountain. He said, you can't go backwards. You got to go forwards.
Bro,
But
and I didn't realize that. I was like, well, we get up there and it's just too much. Oh, we can turn around. Then I was like, wait a minute, we can't because people are shooting.
yeah, people shooting behind us. Yeah, I got to thinking that too. I said, all right. So I had to put my mindset. It's like, all right, we got to do this. But I figured if there was a road on the other side, at the halfway point, I said, once we get there, and once we did, I sat down for a minute, and Jay was like, it's all downhill from here. I was like, okay, I'm straight. I'm good.
Yep. See, that's a problem. It's always the uphill that's the killer. It ain't never the
Yeah.
downhill.
Yeah, that uphill sucked, man. But yeah, them shots, man. I like the way they put them, the trees in the way. I mean, I know they do that attack too, man. But I think that course was way more technical than the attack I did. The Sika course I did
But see,
attack.
here's what I came to. Here's what my conclusion was. If you think about Tech's hardest course, which is probably what the Sicko of the Prime.
Sika or the Prime or Rocky Mountain Elk might be because it's the trek you got to do.
Oh, say I haven't done. I think Rocky Mountain is new this year, ain't it?
I don't know. 'Cause I know they had it. I can't remember if they had it down there in 22 or not, but I know it's the least amount of targets. But I think you do a lot of climbing.
See, I would say their hardest course does not compare to what you call it
I
shots
don't. I don't think so either.
entry
I,
level. Not entry level. They're second hardest.
yeah, they're second hardest.
Yeah,
I don't think we did the hardest.
no antlers was an easy stroll. That's just to get your feet wet. But then
Yeah,
you jump over to Rolling Bones, and it's like, wait a minute, and
yeah,
that was just a level two.
yeah.
They
Exactly.
had they
I don't.
had five courses out there.
Yeah, they had five, and I can't remember which one they said was the hardest. But I'm glad we didn't do that one that day. 'Cause, whew,
Nope, I wouldn't have been ready for it. I can tell you
at
that. Like
all.
I was hands on my knees, huffing and puffing, which kind of motivated me, because after I got back from that, bro, I've been in the gym every day.
Yeah,
Every day, man. Got my little pack out strong, walking with that, and then what you call it, finding time to get on the treadmill and just run. in between work and stuff, just sliding and hopping on the treadmill,
Yeah, I
working
got me
out.
one of them. I got me one of them vests. Like I think it's a 15 to 20 pound vest. You can add more weights to it, but I just been kind of walking with that outside on these little trails and stuff we got around here. Just kind of doing that, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna make a difference once if I ever do another. Which we are. What Ozark is that the one? The next one we're gonna do probably.
Yeah, Ozark. I know I'm gonna slide over to Muddy Bottoms, and I'm gonna do that one next weekend. But if I got time, I'm pretty sure I will have time to do it. I
Yeah,
should be free. So I'm gonna do Muddy Bottoms, and then then we'll all link up at Ozarks and knock that one
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it'll be dope. Yeah, by then I'll be good. I'll be good to go. But I was like, man, I didn't know what to expect from that because I was like, man, Oklahoma, it can't be that mountainous and whatever. But
Sure, hey, that was.
it was.
You didn't need a ski lift. And I think that's the scary part because the ski lift at least take you up, and the only way is down.
Right.
Nah, nope, you going
And
up and down.
that one you had to walk up, and I was like, okay, these first couple I seen, we was shooting from the road to that first target. And I was like, and I started off 0 for 2 on that one. So I was like, man, this ain't about to be a good day. And I ain't even tired yet. But once we started going up there, I was like, oh no, I ain't gonna make it, boys.
Oh yeah, but once it got like I got my feet underneath me and got settled in, it was straight.
Yeah, once I got settled in, I guess some nerves calmed down. Them nerves. I guess when you get in the region tournament and district tournament, them nerves calmed down. I was like, all right, I'm good. Let's roll.
That's it, man. So what was your overall you know thoughts of shot?
Man, so I enjoyed all the little booths that they had set up out there. I wish Darton would have been out there to actually let you shoot some of the bows since they were, the big sponsor. That's really the only downside that I had to it. Everybody was super friendly, super nice. Everybody was coming up to us asking where we was from and just being super friendly. Um, so all in all, I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
I'm right there, and I think we got the same thoughts on it. I wish Darden was out there, and that's one of the things like I have like not say beef with, but like one of my pet peeves with these big boat companies is like if you're gonna sponsor an event, have a representative there, man. Like at least
Right.
one. I know you can't bring the whole staff out, but have at least one guy out there who's super knowledgeable about the bows, got your whole lineup on hand, and you know, mingling with the people. Because I can tell you now, had they had a Darden guy out there and he put a Darden in my hand, I'd probably be buying a Darden, which I'm already looking at one right now.
Yeah, me too. I think everybody that I've talked to that has actually held one or has been looking up one or whatever has been highly motivated to either get one or already has one. So
Yeah, I know a couple guys that shoot them, and to me they're unicorns. Like when I see a guy shooting a Darden, I'm like, bro, you are one of an elite class because there ain't a lot of people out here shooting them. But then once you start seeing them everywhere.
mhm.
Then you start realizing, oh man, a lot more people shoot this brand. So it's like, why isn't it as popular as it's not part of the big three. So like, why
No,
don't so why don't people consider them a big three when just as many people shoot them?
well, if you look in the 3D world, if you go in the 3D world and like the indoor archery, there's a lot of people shooting darting. But if you most of the hunters that we know, they stick with the Hoyts, the Matthews, the Bowtex, stuff like that. So I don't think in the archery world they've gotten their name out there. But
But
in the 3D world, everybody knows who Darton is. If you're an archer, like a serious archer, you know who Darton is. But most hunters, especially around here, they stick with what they see a lot of, which is Matthews, like the big three, like you said.
yeah,
But if they go and do all their research, they'll find out Darton has patents to everything that a Matthews, a Bowtech, and a Hoyt has on their bow. So they can't use it until they pay Darton some type of royalty to use it.
bro. That shit, wow. My buddy Ben told me that he was because what was it? Probably about 2 years ago. Me and him went on an antelope hunt, and we were driving, and well, he was driving, and I'm just sitting there, riding, and I was like, bro, how you start shooting darting? And he goes into this long story, and he starts telling me about like he's linked up with some of the marketing guys there, and he's learned all the ins and outs of the company as far as like all their patents. They got bought out, and then the guy, I think I forgot his name, the guy that owned Darden, he sold it, then he bought it back, then he ended up
Yeah.
buying. I think they bought like Black Eagle or Black Hawk arrows at Black Eagle.
Yeah, they bought either Black Eagle bought them or Darton bought Black Eagle. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I can't remember which one it was, but we just went into the whole thing. He was like, "Bro," he goes, "all the stuff that guys that shoot Matthew and Hoyt and Bowtech, all that tech they rave about, Darden has already had years ago. It was they had it. This thing was on this bow, this was on this bow, and I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, and he pulled the website, started showing me, all the different patents, and I'm like, which I think that's dope too. If you go to Darden's website, they show you
Hmm.
their patents. Like, hey, this
Yeah,
is
they
our
show it to you.
this is our
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Hey, so
exactly.
so I'm like, man, I'm like, why don't more people, what I'm saying, shoot Darden, and it really just boils down to like, what in his opinion, it's like they just don't have the marketing dollars. You know what I'm saying? They rather spend money on um, revolutionizing the tech than they do marketing. Which I have a marketing degree, marketing background. You think you kind of want to have a happy medium, but I also understand if your patent is what's keeping your company afloat, you probably want to put more money into your tech and innovation.
Well, I think too. I think with all those boat companies that pay them a royalty, I think they've got the money to do marketing. But I think in their minds, since they're getting all that money from all these boat companies, they're just like the people that rock with us. People that don't, and they're fine with that.
Yeah, but like think about it. Me, you, and Jay. We're three, archers that like me and Jay shoot Matthews. You shoot what you call it. You got
Shoot.
Bowtech, don't you?
I got a prime and a Bowtech right
Prime,
now.
prime, yeah.
I'm probably gonna start shooting Bowtech here pretty soon. So
All right, so we kind of loyal to our brands, but all three of us are saying, man, if somebody put a dart in the hand, I might shoot that joker because they look nice, they feel good. I've only pulled back one, and that was the I think it was the sequel. I think I pulled a sequel back, but that's the only one I've ever had in my hand. So I'm like, it wasn't bad. I can see myself shooting it. So if they would spend a little extra money on marketing and getting out uh and making the brand more, recognizable, not necessarily the brand, because the name Darden is recognized in Archie World, but making their bows like putting it out there to the consumers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot
you
of times they drop a bow and no one even knows they dropped the bow.
you should do the marketing like Matthews does, because Mark
Yep.
Matthews has got the marketing down. Let me tell you, when they drop a bow with that video, like I ain't a Matthews guy, but every time they drop that video, I'm like, man, I want to go get that bow. But you know, if somebody like that, like Darton, like you said, did a video like that, or just like you said, marketed it better, I think it'd be. I don't know, man. I just think they're making a lot of money. I know they've got the marketing dollars to do it, but
Yeah, but that kind of marketing takes some bread, bro. Like
it does, yeah.
you looking at a whole campaign. Like like the kind of market I'm talking about is at least I would say million five campaign just going straight to. I'm talking about you getting banners in bow shops. You getting all your reps boots on the ground. You like if you have a rep in Kentucky, he should be hitting every bow shop in Kentucky. You know,
Pushing that bow,
two
pushing the
months to a
brand.
month before the new bow come out. You got social media blasts. You paying influencers. You making this next launch seem like a. Y'all thought we was in the dark. No, no, no. This is Darden. Matter of fact, that should be the campaign. This is Darden. Boom,
Yeah.
and just a lot of quick pictures, videos. You put some of that dramatic, cinematic, that dramatic music, cinematic photography. Pow, 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 pow. Boom,
Yeah.
Darden. Bro, people
Right.
like, man, what? And it's going to at least spark people's interest in looking into the brand. And then they go into one of their local shops, and there's a Darden guy there, doing a presentation or something. They get the bow in somebody's hands, and it's going to be real hard not to convince them to, hey, you should be shooting what you should be shooting this.
I think it's also too, man. You got let's look at this as a hunting, and in the hunting perspective. You get on my outdoor TV, you get on the hunting channel. You know, everybody knows who Levi Morgan is as a hunter. They might not know about Levi Morgan in the 3D world, but they know who Levi Morgan is a hunter. They know he shoots Matthews. They know Bone Collector. They know Nick Munt. They know T-Bone. They know Michael Waddell. They know they shoot Hoyt. They might not know that, T-Bone used to shoot 3D a lot. So maybe if one of these big names, like Levi or somebody like that in the outdoor world, or Cam Haynes, for instance, he shoot Hoyt, I think,
Hoyt,
right? Him and
hell,
Dudley.
he just got Travis Barker signed with Hoyt,
Yeah, I seen that.
which I was
So
like,
I said, if you get one of these big name people that everybody know in the hunting world to pick up a Darton, I think that would change their whole narrative. And they would be selling bows like crazy. Like, imagine if, like, I don't know, just imagine if Levi dropped Matthews and was like, hey, I'm going to Darton. How many Darton bows would they sell that month?
75% sale increase, easy,
Right.
off rip,
Like when
and
he
that's
left,
minimum.
yeah, when he left Gold Tip, went Ultra. I'd never heard of an Ultra Arrow until he picked it up. It's kind of
Yep.
like Chris B with, with B, all his B real stuff and all the Matthew stuff and all the stuff that he sells, the UV slider and all that. All it takes is one famous name and one famous face to pick up that bow and be like, hey, this is what I'm shooting. There goes a sale increase.
Well, you at least getting their fan base. So if you look at, say, like a Chris B, he got over what 300 million subscribers I'll say about 300,000.
Yeah, he's got a
So
bunch. I don't know if he's
he
hit a
got,
million yet, but he's up there.
I think on YouTube he got 300,000 subscribers. So in just let me see, let me look it up real quick before I get the line. So you look at, yeah, he got 366K subscribers on YouTube. If Darden were able to land Chris B, you're gonna have, I ain't gonna say, I would say a quarter of those guys are going to go look at Darden. Half of them are going to purchase Darden. Half of them are going to go and at least look into the brand.
Right.
And that's just off rip. You give it 3 months, that 50% that was just looking into the brand, I would say half of them are gonna buy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the videos gonna start coming out. Oh man, just picked up this new Darden, da 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 da. And now by the end of the year, they'd have all 366,000 cats shooting Darden.
Yep. I mean, you've already got some of the top bow guys in the game, like Bow Disciples. They did a video with MFJJ, and I think MFJJ. I think he's sponsored by Matthews, so he had to say he's shooting Matthews. But the other guy, he was sponsored by Bowtech. Now he said he's shooting a Darton for the rest of the year, so he's got quite a bit of following on social media too. So I mean, that's getting their name out there, but
Man,
like I said, it just takes one big face that everybody knows and everybody respects in the outdoor industry. That's all it takes.
oh, that's it. The influence is real. It's so damn real, and I think like the companies like Matthews, they figured it out. They
Mm-hmm.
figured it out. The only downside to having so many big names on your roster is that, like, they don't come cheap. You know what I'm saying? You're not
No.
if you go and land five. I mean, it's just like in the NFL. You can't have all the best players because you just can't afford to pay them. And if you do, all that money that you spending on them, that shit eventually trickles down to the consumer. So a brand like Darden, they go and land five, six of the big name guys in the industry. You looking at they got a million to 2 million tied up in just sponsorship dollars.
Yep. So
So now
that
that
price of that bowl is going up to 1,500, $1,600 or more.
yep, but that investment sales got to go up.
Right.
Sales got to go up. I don't know. I just like I said, but getting back to shot. Yeah, I'm like you. I give like a 9. Yeah, I give a 9.5, and it's just because I wish there was a Darden guy that was there to kind of pitch a sale to me, give me. But other than that, everything else was A1. Like all the vendors were A1. Um, what's the guy's name that we spoke to with the saddler?
I can't remember his name. I never did get his name. I don't
Abel.
think.
Abel.
Abel. Okay.
Abel. Bruh, that saddler, bro, that is a game changer, bro. Like
That is a game changer.
yeah, if you have not been to the New Jack page on Instagram and seen the saddler by American Made Products, a it is a if you live somewhere where you don't have a lot of trees, or if you're new to saddle hunting and you want to be able to practice shooting out of a saddle without actually having to climb in a tree, this product is it. And he ain't paying us to say this. We actually went out. Courtney got in it. Courtney is what 6'4", 6'5"?
I'm 6'3".
Oh, 6'3", 6'3", 315, 320, and that joker didn't
Yep.
even budge.
Nope. Didn't buzz. I was nervous as heck. As soon as I laid back in that thing, I was like, but it was actually super comfortable. I felt good. So now here at home, man, shout out to Custom Gear Modifications, man. I ain't forgot about you, man. I know I got to get out there and make a video for you, but um, he made us all custom ones. So I want to get out there and make a video for him just to show what it does. So I just got to get the rest of the ropes and all that I need, so I can get up in that tree and show y'all what it does. Because I am not a tree guy. I never have been. I've always been a ground guy. But these saddles are a game changer. Let me tell you.
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, dude. Once I got in one, I was like, I'm not going back to a tree stand just because I like being mobile. I don't like just going somewhere and sticking up a tree stand and there it is. 'Cause once it's up there, it's up there. Hang on stands. I'm not moving it nowhere. But the saddle, I'm able to hunt one tree and I'm not seeing anything. Just getting down and moving somewhere else, and 10 minutes, I'm up. I say five.
Yep.
I've gotten into about 5 minutes. I'm all set and ready to go.
Yep. They're game changers. That's for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to using mine this year, man. It's once I figure it all out.
Bruh, man, we're into March already. Turkey
Yep.
season around the corner, but I can't get deer off my mind right now, bro. Bro, as I'm driving around, bro, I'm looking in woods. Oh yeah, that look good right there. I got my own X up, like okay, oh that's some new hunting land right there. Ooh, that's walk in there. That's walk in there. So I'm already got my head on the swivel. I had already seen groups of deer, man, just like which I know they're not gonna be there by the time hunting season starts, but it's like, all right, this area got some really nice deer in it. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for it. But that's the most important part of this time of the year is the scouting. So like when you know this time of year, what are you doing to start scouting for deer season?
Well, right now I ain't had a deer on my mind. I'm all turkey. I'm ready for turkeys, but it's the same thing during turkey season, man. I'm getting on Onyx. I'm making phone calls to people that I know they got land around here. Hey, man, I know so and so deer hunts your place, but is anybody turkey hunting your place? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say yes, but you you might get that one no. It might let you hunt. So if he gives me that permission, I'm in there. Um, try to get in there early morning if I can, just to see what I hear. Hit the owl call a couple times, see if I hear any gobbles. Um, and then I'm going back in there late evening to see if I can find where they roost. And I'm looking for tracks. I'm looking for sign. I'm looking for anything that I can, tell the turkeys have been here. And um, setting cameras out if I can, if I'm allowed to set cameras out on this place or whatever. But on my land, on my farm, man, I've got cameras out right now. I kind of got it down to two places that they're going during the day and one place that they're going to roost. I think I pretty much got it down. But it's just a lot of time out there, a lot of boots on the ground, trail cams, and then once the season gets here, you put a game plan together and get in there before early morning and watch the sun come up and just listen to everything come open and then going after it.
So like, do you? So once you see them roost, do you set up? Like, say you going back the next day, do you set up close to the roost?
So if I know where they're roosting at, I'm gonna set up anywhere from OG told me this. He said you need to set up anywhere from 40 to 50 yards. You don't want to get too close to them, but you also don't want to get too far away when they do come down. Um, but you kind of want to be right in there in their bedding area, as we would call it in the deer woods. But you don't want to get too close where they make eye contact whether they see you, and once they flop down, they go the other way. So last year, I knew where they roosted at. I was sitting about 60 to 65 yards from them when they flopped down. I just never could get a good, clear shot. They'd always go to another farm, which I didn't have access to hunt, and switch the game plan up on them a few times just to try to get in there and cut them off from the other side. And just I wasn't successful last year, but it was fun chasing them. That's for sure.
Oh, it's always fun chasing them. I just ain't had no luck since the very first time I went. So I'm like, man, these jokers is, bro. Had I not met you and Jay, I'd have been done with turkey. I'm like, I ain't turkey no more, bro. It's just like, to me, I was like, man, it's wasting my time. But you know, can't be a new Jack Archer if you ain't turkey hunting. So I'm gonna get out there this year and give the old college try. But I
it's
swear if it ain't, I don't put nothing down, bro. I'm hanging it up.
it's
I'm hanging it
frustrating, man. It really is frustrating. But you just gotta stick with it, man. I mean, you're gonna get outsmarted by these turkeys, quite a bit. That's just the way it goes. But you'll have some success just like you do in the deer woods. You'll have some failures just like you do in the deer woods. Is what you do with that information the next year, and you just keep on trucking, and you got to stay out there. You can't kill them from the couch.
Exactly, man. Hey, you said something earlier. You said, no, you get up and you get to knocking on doors and stuff and talking to people. So I know this old timer, man. His name is Gary, bro. Dude is, he don't talk. He don't talk much. First time I ever met him, didn't say nothing. Just kind of sat there, drank his beer, and say nothing at the watering hole. And I came in one day in my camo, and he's like, "Oh, you hunt?" And I'm like, "Yeah." First thing he ever said to me, and from that point on, we just got to talking about hunting. And man, he went, like I say, old school Captain Key in his 70s, but he got to talking about how, like, back in his day when he was a young man, you get up on a Friday morning, you put on your Sunday's best, you slick your hair back, and if his folks had peaches and um, green beans and stuff like that, they would can. And he said, you get a couple peaches from mom's pantry, a couple green beans, whatever. Put them in a tote, hop in the truck, and you drive around. You go to a farmer and walk up to him, and you got that can of peaches. And y'all get to talking. And he said, sometimes the guy might charge you 2 cans of peaches. Hell, you might, if a guy know he got some premium hunting land, he want the whole case. He said, but whatever he wanted, you gave it to him, and you was locked in. I said, boy, it ain't like that
Yeah,
shit no more.
uh, Joe ain't. You better have some deep pockets.
I was like, man, like, but I wish you would get back to that, man. Like, cause I can tell you now, you walk up to a guy's house now with a can of peaches. What you
Right,
what you doing? Making a pie?
right. and get off my property. But you ain't got no money in your pocket. You better get off my property.
Hey, peaches don't pay the bills, baby.
Nah, heck no.
But
Oh yeah,
man,
I wish it would get back to that, man. Because like I said, I like to barter anyway. So if I could, give you a couple of can of peaches and some sorghum molasses or some cane sugar or something, so I can hunt your land. Shoot, we locked in for life.
I'm telling you, hey, how much you want? I got you.
Yeah, man. Them
No,
days long gone.
bro, they long gone, man. Now everybody's, it's either you hunt public land, you got a deer lease, or if you blessed enough, man, you can get your own piece of heaven. But man, it seemed like if you ain't got no land now, it's hard to come by, man. It's hard to come
Yeah,
by.
it
Which
is.
I know I talked to one cat and he was saying like which ain't no knock to him, saying it's business, but like all these like whitetail properties and like Masio land management and all these different major companies are going up and buying up all this hunting land and I guess you call it like hunting real estate companies. I don't know the official name of them, but all they do is they specialize in just hunting properties. Dude, they're buying
Hmm.
this land and like jacking the price up on some of this shit, man. Like way high because the demand is so high. So it's not like they're not gouging. It's just like the demand is high and supply is low. So if you want this 300-acre farm, I need 3.5.
Yep. Yeah, man. Luckily, I'm blessed to have the farm that I grew up on to still hunt. Uh, don't know what's gonna happen to it when a couple of family members die off just yet, but I don't really want to cross that bridge till I get there. But luckily, I got that farm to hunt. And my best friend, his dad owns a lot of property, so I've got a lot of property to hunt there. I try to stay public or private land. I don't do too much public, but I will if I need to. But it seems like if you want your own piece of your own piece of land, man, you better have some deep pockets. You better hit the lottery. You better have some type of trust fund
Hey,
because it ain't getting no cheaper.
if I ever have a son, I'm gonna sit him down when he get about 15, 16 and say, look here, son. If you want some premium hunting land, you'll find you a woman whose daddy got a bunch of land. Hey, first time married for land, second time married for money, married for love.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Cause look,
I got a homeboy, man. Yeah, I got a homeboy, man, here in Kentucky, man. He hit the jackpot. Like, he married this girl. Her dad, big hunter, man. I'm talking about big hunter. He owns 13, 1,400 acres of property, man. And he can go out there anytime he wants. Got his own, $3,000, $4,000 deer stand out there, and pretty much go out there and do what he needs to do, food plot wise or whatever. So, dog, you hit the jackpot. Yeah, so I'm jealous.
I can tell you now, it ain't always cracked. Well, in my situation, it wasn't always cracked up for me, but I was right there. I was right there. But hey, I can tell you, man. Hey, no, what you want to you want to find you somebody who they family got a whole bunch of land, but don't nobody hunt, so they don't give a damn
Right?
what you
Yeah,
do. Yeah, go out there. Hey, it's 12,000
yeah,
acres out there. Go ahead, do what you want.
yeah. One of them families, and you late to Thanksgiving. And oh, there he is. Did you catch anything this morning?
Yeah, that's what you want right there. Don't nobody hunt. Not a cousin, not an uncle, nobody. All they do is just farm and chill. Like yeah, I fit right on in here.
Yeah, yeah.
But have you ever like have you ever thought about expanding your property or buying more? Or you like you good with what you got?
I mean, I'm good with what I got right now. I mean, I got plenty. Bad thing with my farm is it's in the middle of two other farms. So imagine imagine like a W, like the letter W. Like we're in the middle of that point in the middle, and you've got two other farms that come out to the big points. So I like to try to get my deer before the Orange Army comes in, which is gun season, because there's so many people hunting around me now during gun season that wasn't hunting, 10 years ago. There's not a lot of people that bow hunt around me. But as soon as gun season comes, that deer that might have been coming from the other farm, untouched, has got 5 people in front of him now that might have the possibility to shoot him before they even get to me.
Yeah, cause y'all do deer drives in Kentucky, don't you?
No, I not that I know of. I know some people that do it, but we no.
Yeah, that was Jay that was talking about they do deer drives in Virginia,
Yeah, we
bro.
don't do no deer drives that I know of here in Kentucky.
Bro, I watched a video on YouTube. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. These dudes are doing a deer drive in Pennsylvania, bro. They killed 20 bucks in an afternoon. 20.
That's
But
crazy.
I think it was like 10 or 15 guys on this run, but like 20 bucks.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Damn. What kind of
Yeah.
population they got over there where you can knock out 20 bucks in one area and the population is fine?
Yeah, if you know where they at, I guess go in there and get them. But yeah, we don't do no deer. That's a good way to get shot here in Kentucky.
Bro, when I first
Cause
heard
they,
about it, I'm like,
I'm
yo,
telling
this
you,
real?
man, man. Cause I mean, I know around me, I mean, cause my uncle, that's all he does is deer hunt during the rut, which is usually the second weekend in November. It's gun season here in Kentucky, so I know we'll be sitting in our blind, and on the left side of us, I know there's probably 6 people on the other side of that farm. There's probably 5 in the front of us, and probably 5 to 6 on the side of us. So we got damn near 20 hunters surrounding us. And basically, what they do is like the week or 2 weeks before the season, they'll throw out some corn, a couple trail cameras, and that's all they do. I'm out there all year long, setting flu pots, moving cameras, seeing where these deer's coming in, doing all the work, and then all of a sudden they sitting there and 8:30 comes, I hear a gunshot, hear somebody yell. The deer that I'm probably after, they probably just got him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it gets frustrating. So,
Bro, I could tell you this,
but
bro.
that's part of hunting.
Oh, yeah, it's part of the hunt, but hey, when you got your own sanctuary, I'm talking about the guy to your left don't hunt, the guy to your right don't hunt, the guys south of you don't hunt or north of you don't hunt, and you sitting on 3, 4,000 acres and everybody around you don't hunt. Hey, boy, ain't nothing like it, man. Hey, ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, it ain't. Everybody seems like here in Kentucky, man, got a rifle for Christmas last year because it sounded like World War III out there last year.
But see, that's how duck
I
season
said,
is down in
man, where?
Arkansas, bro. Like, dude, I
Yeah, I need to
remember
get down there.
the first time I went duck hunting. I think it's my senior year at Southern Arkansas. My buddy Rex took me out, bro, and we out there, and I'm like, okay, it's quiet because we got there about like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. So he's sitting out there, water, up here, and he's chilling,
Mm-hmm.
and then boom, the sun come up, and then it's just. I'm thinking, damn, they getting all the ducks. He goes, bro, those shots were way off,
Mm-hmm.
bro. They ain't nowhere. It just sound like they close. And bro, just from I would say from 7 o'clock to like 8:39, bro. It was nonstop, just wow, wow, wow. We ain't shot nothing. And then finally, we had a group fly by. They come down, blah blah. Now we blasting, blah blah blah. And I think we only ended up getting like 3 or 4 between me and him. And that was the only flyby we had. But everybody around us was just blasting, which we know we were broke college kids. We didn't have a boat or nothing to get out in the sloughs and nothing. So they really be getting if you get down out in the timber and you get through some of those thick sloughs, bro. Those ducks, especially down in like Stuttgart, bro, they be coming through the timber, man. You be out there, like I said, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Boom, soon as the light come, they come and break through the timber. Bow, you done. You tagged out. You got your limit for the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know when I was
I
driving
ain't
through
never had that.
Arkansas. Yeah, me either. When I was driving through Arkansas to get to Oklahoma for 3D, man, and it seems like every little water hole I seen had a duck blind built on it, and there was ducks swimming around. I was like, Yeah, I get why this is the capital of duck world now. Because I mean, it seemed like every
Is it,
little
bro?
hole.
Is it still? Cause I hear guys always complaining, man. The ducks don't come down like they used to, man. The ducks don't come down. And I've heard all kind of like rumors that like a lot of these farmers have like linked up with like Anheimer Bush and all that stuff, and they put warmers in the ponds so the ponds don't freeze over, so the ducks don't fly as far north. I mean, as far south as they should. And I'm like, man, I think y'all just sorry hunters, or maybe Arkansas just ain't the duck capital of the world no more.
Man, I've heard both ways. I've heard ducks have been shifting to like Oklahoma and around in there, but I've also heard Arkansas is still the go to the hot spot. So it just depends on who you talk to, really.
Have you heard of the Budweiser ban?
I have not.
All right, so down in Arkansas and in Missouri, there's this mythical legend that back in like 2008, Budweiser they got a couple mallards and they put these red bands on them, and whoever harvested those ducks and called in that band, they got $1 million in Budweiser for life. But I don't know who started this urban legend, but bro, people down
Hmm.
in Arkansas, they believe that shit to the core. They believe it, bro. Like I'm like, well, if they did it in '08, the odds of those ducks still being around is slim to none. But you can't find nothing on it. You can't find there's a bunch of threads online like Reddit threads of people like talking about it, but no one has a definite
Yeah.
answer. Like, is this shit
And
does it exist? See, what's the picture said? But I can say I have seen how the money privilege saved a few crops.
yeah, I've
Gained
never heard that, but
living
that's
areas. Oh,
she
you
said I'll
freezing
tell
up?
y'all one day. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. That's am I freezing up?
Yeah, you good now? But yeah, hey, bro, I don't know. Like, bro, when I like,
Yeah, I
I've
don't know.
seen.
My internet, man. I think it started to storm outside.
Oh dang, I've talked to cats about it. I've combed the internet. I've tried to find anything to say something for somebody from Budweiser. Anything, nothing. Picture say, yeah, it's a thing. I need some. I need some. We need to do like an investigative documentary about this.
Yeah, I need to know more about this. I'm I'm gonna be down the rabbit hole all night now.
Bro, go down it, bro. And like, I've even seen people like, oh yeah, one of my buddies got one. Well, shit, what $1 million at, and and show me all the lifetime of Budweiser. Show me. I need to see your buddy.
Yeah, and show me the picture. You know,
I need.
everybody taking pictures nowadays.
Thank you. I need $1 million check. I need the picture of the band, and I need to see a pallet of Budweiser. No, three. I need 3 pallets of Budweiser in your garage, in your buddy's garage, for me to believe that story. She said, "Don't
Right.
bother rabbit hole
And this
chicken."
happened when in 2008.
They said they did it in 2008, and I ain't heard not one person. I don't know nobody that's got one. And I said I seen one guy in the Reddit post said that his buddy, but that's the only thing, and I'm sure he was BSing. Cause I can tell you now, if my homeboy got $1 million in Budweiser, I wouldn't be talking about it on the internet.
Absolutely not.
But in the age of social media, hey bro, think, 'cause if you a real duck hunter, like a real big into duck hunting, and you got that Budweiser band, but that joke gonna be around your neck.
hmm I have it on my Cuban right here.
I'm telling you.
Everybody
But
gonna
bro,
see. Yeah, it's gonna be a talking piece.
I'm telling you, I need to get into it. That's another thing I got put on my whiteboard. in the office.
About to put
But
that on here now.
Budweiser banned. I gotta do my documentary. So it's gonna be one on the Run Paula Buck. It's gonna be one on the on the Budweiser band. Uh, they not posting nothing about that. They hate keep they they gatekeeping like we do like we did the Truth Brothers. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
ain't never
well,
heard about
shit,
that.
Peach is you in Missouri, so hey, what you know? Are they talking about it up there? I don't know, but
She
it,
seems to
it's
know something about it.
but see my like one of my theories is somebody poached them.
That's yeah, probably.
Because I know in Arkansas, I cats don't be get the cats that really care, they'll go out and buy tags. But a lot of these cats that oh I'm going out, I'm duck hunt on my property. I wish the game warden would.
Right.
These my ducks.
Yeah, he's my duck.
Man, I wonder how often like that happens. Like, got to go out and he poaching and boom, he end up shooting like three banded ducks. It's like, well, you stuck it. You can't call these jokers in. It's 8 day out of season, player.
I know down in Mississippi where my cousins from, they said they got like groups and they go out deer hunting at night and they try to see who gets the most who get the most deer and they be posting this stuff on social media. Like, hey, I got 10 tonight. How many did y'all get? But it's like fake accounts, like stuff like you can't like trace the IP address, stuff like
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah.
They
They
say they
got
be doing
those shadow accounts.
yeah, whatever. So they be posting it on there like the black market of hunting or something, man. It's crazy.
Bro, it's wild. Me and my homeboys always be talking about like the dark side of hunting. Like,
There's a lot out there.
cause like I'm talking about like the backwood folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cats that live down in the holler, West Virginia. No, them cats ain't getting on the internet and buying no tag.
Nah,
That's life or
they
death
ain't
for
buying no
them.
tag. They going right in the backyard. Right. They going in the
Hey,
backyard, back in them woods,
them cats ain't hunt
shoot
for
what they can
antlers.
get.
Thank you. They ain't hunt for antlers. If it's a fawn, doe, buck, I don't care. I'm putting meat on the table. We got to eat because it's 300 miles to the next grocery store. and
Hmm
we
They go
and we
they
go out,
go
and we go
to
once a month.
yeah, they go to town once a month to get their coffee, their sugar, their bread. The rest of the time they out there hunting.
That's it, bro. Live off the land, bro. Like, he's like, bro, I know there's some dude in the back country of Arkansas that then killed a 250-inch whitetail, and nobody ever gonna see it.
Nope.
It's in his
Hang
house, and that's it.
yep, hanging up in his house and on a it might be a Euro mount, it might be just a skull mount, but it's in there.
It's in there, yeah. It ain't hitting no taxidermist. Hell, he don't even know what a taxidermist is.
Right.
He just bowl that joke out and it's stuck on the front of his truck.
Yep. He probably got a moonshine still somewhere in them mountains too.
Oh, so she said, Breads laugh out loud. They started the sourdough movement. Hey, let me tell you something. 2 years ago, I was big into making sourdough, surrender. I was big into it. I could get the look, but the crumb was bad. It was just real tough. But it looked pretty. I seen you some pictures. It looked like any artesian bread that come out of any shop. You'd be like, ooh, that looked pretty. It didn't taste good. I couldn't get my starter right at all. You be baking bread? You ever bake bread?
No.
Don't start because it's a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down because you start getting obsessed with it. I was buying a bag of flour every other day, making 5 to 6 loaves a night. I
I
got it
don't
right.
like
I got
that.
it. I got it right once.
Yeah, I ain't never done no stuff like that. I ain't got no passion to make no bread. I'll go to Kroger or Walmart to get my bread.
Oh man. Hey, I did want to bring this up because this has been the big topic. Not so much in the hunting world, but I'm gonna bring it to the hunting world. So all these tariffs and stuff are being talked about. how shit gonna start going up, prices and all that shit. Do you think that shit gonna affect the outdoor world any?
Mm, and what aspect of the outdoor world? That's kind of a loaded question.
All right, so as far as like when it comes to like the gear, like the equipment, so because like all these brands don't manufacture their shit in the U.S. Like they might package it here, but a lot of that shit is made overseas.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
so are they gonna bring their manufacturing over here in order to not have to deal with the tariffs, or are they gonna say, well, screw it, we gonna continue to get our shit made over there. We just gonna pass that shit down to the consumer.
Well, depends on what. I guess it depends on the brand, and it depends on how big or small that brand is. I feel like if you got a small company, you get your stuff made overseas, and tariffs are gonna hit you a lot harder than a bigger company. So of course they're gonna have to go up on prices. But a bigger name company, they can afford to possibly move their stuff over here and get it made and still not go up as bad on the prices. But either way, yeah, the prices are going to go up.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's a that's a big move, bro. Moving your manufacturing from one spot to another, that's you got to do something to make that money up. You're gonna have to pass that cost down to the consumer. You have to.
Hmm. As long as we keep buying it, the prices are going to go up. If
See,
we stop buying it, they ain't going to go up. But we're going to keep buying it. That's just American. Like that's just been instilled in us since we were kids. You
yeah, that's
know.
what Sharina said. She goes, as long as we buying, they will raise them prices. See, and that's the thing. So in my industry, what you call it, probably every 3 months we have an increase in pricing. And
Yeah.
I'll and you know and for the big my big accounts, they don't bat an eye. They don't care because they got the bread to offer extra promotions, take extra money off. They can sell it for a little cheaper to make money because they look at, we gonna get the volume and we gonna make a little bit on the product. But the market basket, people come in, they buying the energy drinks, they buying the candy and all the food. We gonna make our money up on that. But at some point, there's got to be a breaking point. And I keep telling like my boss, like, or asking, what, are we looking at what's the breaking point? Because at some point in time, the price is going to hit the price is going to hit somewhere where the consumer's going to be like, I'm done. I can't do this no more. Because like I was thinking about it the other day. So let's say you work at Easy Mart gas station. All right. So you getting paid $13 an hour. Say you smoke Newport, you gotta go to work for an hour to be able to afford one pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
So think about that. So at some point, some gotta give. So I don't know what the breaking point is for outdoorsmen and outdoors women. I don't know what the breaking point is and on what you gonna spend for something. Like I think for me, let's look at broadheads, bro. If broadheads hit 75 $80 a pack,
I'm going to Walmart.
hey,
And I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them Allens or whatever they got on us.
bro, don't do that because I uh I shot them my very first year archery hunting, and I know for a fact I smoked the doe in the bread basket, bro. And when I found my arrow. I found half of it, bro. The broadhead tips were bent out. It's like they hit the bone and just bent. It's because it was made with
Right.
aluminum tips, cheap.
Aluminum tail. Oh yeah.
They didn't do nothing, and I mean they hit her. They probably hit a rib and just mushroomed out. She bled a little bit, and I saw that dude 2 days later on the game cam just chilling. She was fine. I even saw where I hit her, but it didn't do nothing. I'm like, yep, can't be cheap. Gotta start buying some expensive broadheads. Hey, my first couple years hunting. Oh, I say I did first two years, bro. I was cheaped out, and I would never do that shit again.
Yeah, I think I always get muzzies like the fixed broadheads because I think at the time you get a 3-pack for like $19 at Walmart. That's what I always shot, and I had good luck out of them. And then I started buying just different brands, Swacker and all this other stuff to try out. But I always had good luck with the muzzies.
Bro, Muzzies is tried and true. Surrender says, or Pink Shear says, what brand of broadheads y'all use? I have Muzzies because that's what I was introduced to. Right now I'm shooting the Sever Titanium 2.0s. That's what I've been rocking, and they got that 2 inch cut diameter. I mean it's on there. I shoot the mega meats, the mega meats.
G5 Mega Meats, G5 Montex. Shout out to G5.
Bro, I swear to you, bro. Anytime I talk to you and you mention mega meats, that shit is stuck in my head all day. There's been times I've gone to bed and I just hear, I shoot them the mega meats, the mega meats.
Hey
I'm like,
man.
shit. Actually I went and bought a pack. I got some in the garage. I was
Hey,
like,
they got them T2s out now, man. I've heard good things about them too so far.
she
I
said,
got a
can you,
pack.
she said, can you link their account page?
Yeah, I got you.
The mega meats, man. But bro, I bought some. I, so I had the bright idea. This is like right after COVID. I was going to. I'm gonna start selling broadheads. So I got online and I ordered like 30 different styles of broadheads off Alibaba.
Oh Lord. I know where this is going.
Out of them 30, two of them was like legit broad. Like they was like actually like well made, which is pretty bad. Like I bought 30, only two of them was worth a damn. One like a corkscrew. I'm like, I don't even know why I even bought this. This is not even probably not even legal nowhere. But yeah, nope. After shooting, I shot one of those broadheads through. I had a what you call it, a deer shoulder that I had, I smoked the deer shoulder and took the shoulder blade out. So I stuck it up on this. I made this little contraption where I screwed it in, had the shoulder up, and I shot one of them broadheads at the shoulder. Bro, that air, and I was like 30 yards away. No joke. It hit the shoulder and just went straight up.
Oh no.
I was like, gosh, dog, no, like what? Yeah, I was like, yo, that was the end of my broadhead entrepreneurship. I was like, I'm not doing this. I don't got the bread to be trying to manufacture no broadheads.
Well, I got something coming down the pipeline pretty soon. I got a buddy of mine that I was talking to the other day at my son's football game. He's on my son's football team. Um, it'll be it'll be in the works. I can't tell you exactly what it is just yet, but he's gonna teach me. He makes them, and he's gonna teach me how to make them, and I'm gonna start marketing them. So
Do we do this to super meats?
no, it ain't no broadheads. It ain't no broadheads. Super beats. You crazy dog. No, it ain't no broadheads. They gonna have my logo on them, and they gonna have my brand on them. So they'll probably go for. I'll probably sell them for about $60 to $75 per. It kind of gives you an idea of
Nope,
what they are.
no clue. You probably you gonna get big and get big time. Then you gonna be selling them for $400.
Nah,
Gonna,
man.
gonna be like sicker.
Nah, I ain't gonna never be like him. I can't do that, dog. I know. I grew up poor.
You
Shit,
forgot where
we
you
so
came from.
yeah,
Man, man.
so poor when we was growing up, man. We had to cry to have water.
Bro, I saw this video. I gotta send it to you. This is way off subject. It's funny though. I saw this video. It was these two old men,
Yes,
and they,
the baloney
and they
dudes.
was talking. They was talking about how poor they was. He said, "Man, we were so poor. Mama would sit us around the table and read the recipes to us.
He
My
said, "My
brother,
youngest brother about starved to death."
he said my
Yeah,
youngest brother, my youngest brother was deaf and he about starved.
Yeah. They own like some kind of baloney company, man. That old dude with the glasses, the bigger dude with the overalls, he's hilarious.
Oh man, He said, my dad asked me if we was hungry. He was like, "Yeah." He took us down to the market just to look at the food.
That's crazy, man.
Oh man, hey, that is funny, man. Nah, hey,
Hey,
I
our live ended on IG.
do what?
Our live ended on IG.
Oh, it only let us go 30 minutes.
That's
No,
stupid.
I don't know why would it end like that?
I don't know. It ended though.
They disconnected the stream after 1 hour for most users. Oh, so 1 hour. So what we got?
We're at an hour and 1 minute.
And they knocked it down.
Knocked it down.
Damn.
But
Well,
damn.
man, hey, you got any last words for the YouTube people? We ain't never had this
Oh
problem. I guess the other account is just bigger, so it let us go a little longer.
yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, just keep following us, man. J Cam ain't with us right now. He got some family issues, something going on. But he'll be back with us here pretty soon. Uh, he wanted to let me, tell y'all that he misses y'all and all that good stuff. So he'll be back on here with us pretty soon. Shot 3D Ozark, Arkansas. I think we'll be going down there. What's the dates, Trey?
Oh, the dates for that is going to be.
Let's see, Ozark, May 17th and 18th. Shot
Yep.
3D experience. So if you have not made it down there somewhere to a Shot 3D, I highly suggest that you get to one. The next one's at Muddy Bottoms
Yep. That's
in
gonna be
Sharipta,
March.
Louisiana.
Yep, March 22nd to the 23rd,
Then
and
Fall
then
River, Kansas, April 26th to the 27th.
at the Flint Oak Hunting Lodge.
Yep, Flint Oak Hunting Lodge.
I got a feeling that Kansas is gonna be. Whenever I hear lodge, I think ski lift. They're gonna be taking it up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then the last one's in Tulsa, Post Oak Lodge and Retreat. So, yeah.
I might hit four of them. I might get the four.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit Ozark. I might try to hit another one, just depending on what kind of time I got.
Oh, for sure. Hey, if you trying to slide to Muddy Bottoms, let me know something. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing through, pick my brother up, and we gonna slide out that way.
Is he gonna come this time?
He ain't got no choice. He ain't got no choice. Because he even hit me up. Was it last week? And was like, "Hey, what's those dates again?" And I gave him the date for TAC, and I gave him the date for Muddy Bottom. I said, "These are the dates I need you." Well, he already going to TAC because he already paid. He's already paid his money for the Airbnb. So I know he's gonna be at that one for sure. But if I gotta go to his house and drag him out, I was like, "Hey, bro, you going to Muddy Bottoms? Shit, it's an afternoon trip."
Yeah.
But shit, until next time, man. Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in, listening to the New Jack Archers. We will be back next Monday, and I'll be in the new studio then. Won't have my grandma's wallpaper.
Yeah, if I ain't seen this man's wallpaper, it's atrocious. I'm glad he got that background up right there.
Oh yeah. But until next time, man. I'm your host Trey, my boy C Will.
Yes,
We
sir.
out.
Out.
Peace.